get a fever that's so hard to bear. You're giving me fever in the morning and fever when you hold me tight. Fever.
He's my lover. He's my comforter. He's my heart.
Daytime, the moon lights up the night. But see, when you call my name, so baby, you better treat me right.
Right. Hello.
Hey,
y'all. What's going on with everybody tonight? So, we're going to be transparent. We had a whole 10-minute conversation.
And it was not live, y'all. We was in here talking, tears started flowing.
It's okay, because we're going to fill y'all in, period. So, tonight we're going to be talking about where we've been, what we've been up to, everything that we've been going through in the last year and a half, 2 years since we've been on the air. It's been a minute. And let's go ahead, instead of starting off with me, like we did the first time, let's go ahead and start with Amber. What you been up to for the last year and a half, 2 years?
Well, we've been just, chilling, working, and, I did a podcast with one of my friends as well.
Tried her. She tried it, y'all. But she's back.
Yeah, I'm back. She's comfortable with it, and that's pretty much it. What about you? What?
Ciao. So our last show was June 12th, 2021. That was the night my grandmother passed. And life has been happening.
Life been life.
Boy, for sure. Absolutely. I'm stable now,
Amen.
Just moving forward, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight, y'all. What you got going on, Shelly Shell?
Well, the reason of my abrupt, what can I say, abrupt leave of ATL, the ATL Mixx was due to an accident. I got into a car accident 3 years ago now, 2 years ago. And I couldn't, due to legal ramifications, I could not be on here. So I had to take care of me first and make sure I was good and make sure everything that legal that was going on happened before I could be back, and it got finished up last year. So I'm back.
Look at me first, Lucius.
I was thinking that in my head.
So we just, we're back together, and we dealt with what we dealt with. I had an abrupt death in my family as well. So I've been dealing with that, or not dealing with that, I should say, as well. Been traveling a little bit, going back and forth from home, due to weddings, just having fun, seeing family, just enjoying my life right now. What about you, Ashley? What you been up to?
I haven't really been up to anything, really.
Change your job.
Oh yeah, I did change jobs. Just close to the same BS, just a different building. You know what I'm saying? But change of jobs, a little more money. What else? Nothing really I've had going on. I'm back in a relationship. That's about it for me. I've also had a fallout with my good friend Lex. Me and Amber did. We'll discuss it. But pretty much that's it. Just been dealing with life, life stuff.
Well, where we left off, the emotions won't be as high as they
were.
But
No more tears.
Right.
They're cleaned up.
when Ashley's mother, transitioned, I felt like that made us closer. And the type of the personality I have, I be wanting to fix everything, and I couldn't, and I just felt like I was smothering her and just trying to be here all the time, and I don't know, man, it was a lot.
I just want you to know that, no, I don't feel like you were smothering me because you weren't really just here all the time, like how you may have thought you were. You weren't here all the time like that. But I did appreciate you for still coming around and stuff. You too, Michelle. You still my dog.
I'm gonna be here.
Right. But thank God my mom had good friends, and my family, they still communicate with us, and we're still close, and we talk often. It may not be as much as we were, but they still check on us. Yeah, like a mama sometimes, but yeah, I be needing it.
So what y'all think about life, dealing with grief? Like how y'all, move through y'all day to day? Yeah, right. Every day is different. Every day is different, man. Like,
yeah. Amber, what you do? How do you deal with it?
Typically, when it happened, I just felt like it was just moving so fast. Like I didn't have time to actually sit down to myself to actually grief, because we had to do the funeral arrangements and stuff, and everybody was just in my face, and
She's not a people person, okay?
I am a people person, but when I deal with my emotions, I don't like to be around people.
You like the people at your pace and not at theirs.
Right. Correct.
So how was it with your friends? Like, do you feel like it affected your friendships with some of your friends, but you always been kind of a bad communicator, but no shade, but it's just being real.
So I'm gonna tell you like it is.
You've been a bad communicator all your life, but do you think it has helped your friendships or hurt your friendships? How do you feel?
I feel like it kind of harmed it a little bit because, I am a bad communicator. I admit it. But, that whole year, I just felt like now I don't want people to get close to me because of the fact that I had a hard time dealing with, death. I kept on thinking about it a lot.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't really want to feel that pain again. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So,
that's where I'm at.
What about you, Wade?
God, grief, living life. Like I was telling y'all once before, my grandmother waited until I got on my feet, until I was stable, and she just threw her hands up and was like, I'm done, I'm out of here. It's like now that I'm an adult, it's hard navigating life without her, because I want to tell her everything I got going on. I need her opinion. I don't know how to cook. I be needing recipes. Damn, like, how old are you? Stop, listen. You still don't know how to cook. I be doing what I can do to survive. I know what I do to survive.
Okay.
Brown noodles? Yeah, noodles in there.
I'm gonna throw some sugar corn.
Shut it up.
Period. Blue shadow.
Buy your mix too.
Don't forget to add a parsley. Everybody making a dish with their parsley,
Or that makes you
regular shit.
No, though, it was like I went through so much, and where I am now, I just wish she was here. To see, to celebrate, last year was hard. Every day is hard without my grandma, you know. But last year I went through a lot, and it taught me how to live more. You know what I'm saying? And don't wait on nobody. Do it. Just go. Just go. You know. And oh, bro, like grief is weird. I could be in there stirring eggs.
Me too. Be at work like,
You know what I'm saying?
my computer.
It's crazy. It's crazy, but you deal with it.
Yeah.
You deal with it.
Especially during the holidays.
Oh, man, yeah.
That shit from from November to maybe after the New Year is horrible. Them holidays. Oh my God.
You're so numb.
Yeah.
Especially she did cook.
Nice.
Right.
Dang.
And I'm here trying to improvise like Amber, we gonna have this Thanksgiving.
We gonna make it do it.
Yeah, I really took that for granted.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can remember, like, the last couple of months before Grandma passed, I was asking her how to make mac and cheese.
Not mac and
At
cheese.
this time, she got, you know, dementia, so she was like, cheese and butter? I'm like, Grandma, that's it. I swear I got the video. Cheese and butter. I'm like, you sure that's it? Yeah, that's it.
So,
Cheese and
butter.
butter, bro.
Not mac and cheese bread.
And that's when I knew, like, damn, you fucked up. You fucked up. You got to figure it out. Figure it out on your own.
I'm so done.
Grandma could go down like nobody in our family can cook, and I'm saying that live. Y'all suck. Cannot cook.
No
Grandma
shade.
was the only one. That's shade.
All
Like,
shade.
the whole tree.
The whole
much
tree.
disrespect.
We move forward. We're going through life.
So going from what you've asked Amber about friends, right? So going through major life changes in your life, dealing with friends, because we had this conversation last week, and I said I was going to bring it up today. Friends, because I mean, different life changes. Some friends you gain, some friends you lose, some friends you just, they're different. So how do you navigate friendship through all the changes that you go through?
Let me see. For me, I think after my mom passed, I had a best friend that was my best friend for like years, since like second grade. The last time I even spoke to her, and I don't even think we spoke on the phone, I think we just texted, and she was like, Happy Valentine's Day. My mom died February 10th, and she sent me a Happy Valentine's Day text on the 14th, and I'm like, bitch, I just lost my mom and you talking Happy Valentine's Day? Fuck Valentine's. So I haven't talked to her since then, and it's been about 3 years now, because my mom, it'll be 3 years for her on the 10th. So I lost her, and I do miss her a lot, for real. But as far as my other friends, everybody has still been reaching out. We've been kicking it. Me and Lex had a fallout last year. Was that last? No, that was 2021. But and Lex reached out to me first because I am a
I have to talk to you too. You talk to me.
Yeah, I'm that one. Yeah, we'll never talk again if you wait on me to reach out. I promise you. So that's just me. But Lex reached out and I was receptive. But all my other friends, everything been the same to me. I know I'm not a great friend, but I ain't never been a great friend. So
But we had that conversation.
okay,
Please change that because
You are who you are.
exactly, and we.
but
had that.
everybody they don't realize that. I don't know.
But my thing is, it's not you not being a great friend. It's your friendship type.
Yeah.
It's different.
Right.
And there's something that I have recently had to come to a realization. Everybody's friendship type is not the same. You can't expect somebody to show up for you the way you show up for them. Hey. So you can't expect somebody to show up for you the way you show up for them. and it's never going to be the same. Through grief, through highs in your life, through lows in your life, through whatever, they're not going to show up for you because you could be that person that, like you are, you're the financial friend.
Yeah.
If somebody's down and out, they need some, these little cash, they need little dollars to.
But
She'll be like, I got you. How much you need? Okay, I got you.
I'm a financial friend.
I'm the person that I'll talk it out, and I'm there through thick and thin. I'm the type of friend that when you're going through something, I'm gonna give you your space, but I'm gonna always make sure that you know that I'm still present. Cause I'm not gonna call you every day, cause that's being
Right.
not too disingenuous.
Yeah.
But and it could be too much to some people. But I'm gonna hit you at least once a week. You good? What's going on? You need something? You got everything okay? That's the type of friend I am. So you can't say you're not a good friend. You just a different type of friend.
Yeah. I think that's what I felt like with Liz. Like I felt like she wanted me to be there. You know, when I don't know how to be that friend to nobody. So it was kind of weird for me. Me showing affection and emotion is awkward.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hug you. I'll text you I love you. I'll tell you that sometimes, but I'm not there. Let me reach out and cause I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what to say.
There are no words.
But I know when you called that night and said your grandma had passed, we was there. Like
Drop of the dime.
I came
Actually,
straight over there. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'm going.
It was.
Cause you was there for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
I
just
know
there too.
how special your grandma was.
Man,
It was like her mom.
that lady there.
And having that friendship to know how close somebody is to you. Because even when I lost my grandfather and I lost my grandmother, I had a friend I put up on social media. She liked the pictures and everything. I said where the funeral was at, what was going on and stuff. And you wait till the day after the funeral to hit me with, so when we gonna hang out? Girl, bye.
Oh, wow.
Girl, bye.
Mm-mm.
I do not want to speak to you another day in my ever loving life
Yeah.
because you ain't saying nothing to me. It was everywhere, especially with my grandfather being the first senator in my country, which is Barbados, with a disability. It was on the news. It was everywhere that he had passed. So it's not no one that didn't know that he had passed. I had it up on my social medias, everything. You liked everything without going on. But the day after, you going to ask me, so when you going to hang out? What we going to? We going to the beach? We going to... Girl.
Okay, so, well, maybe she was just trying to get your mind off of what was going on. So she was trying to...
You didn't hit me up before then.
Because she probably was trying to give you your space, Rochelle.
I don't.
Because for me, sometimes I just be on space. Like, let me do
I
my
understand.
thing. And then we'll link up maybe after, but she may have thought you wanted your space.
But same thing. You and Lex are close, right? When she called you, what did you do? What did you suggest that you did?
I went because she was there for me though. So if she had not came that night when my mom passed, I don't know. I probably would have still went. Never mind. I probably still would have went. I probably would have. But I'm just saying, you can't.
Nah, I'm done.
Okay.
You know how petty I can be. I'm through. When I'm through.
Yeah. She done.
When I'm done, I'm done. I'm through. Be blessed. Have go on with your life.
Everybody else is good.
And I think your friends,
Yeah, that was there for me.
yeah, that is. Because you know how you can be.
Even my best friend, her friends, like, was even there, and they didn't even know my mom. It was
Yeah.
Like, it was at the funeral, like, oh my God, I wish I would have met her because she seems like a really great person, the way everybody was saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
My mom had a huge funeral.
And I couldn't go because of my petty job.
Her favorite color was red.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it did.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I couldn't go, but I sometimes hurry up to my lunchtime to at least get the repast. So we'll be back in a moment. Go ahead and go to the commercial break. We'll be back to talk with you guys.
You're tuned in to the ATL Mix 2.0. Tonight, they're talking about living with grief. What is grief? How do you handle it? How do you navigate through life? What are the stages of grief? They're talking about denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance, moving on. Or do we really move on? So, again, tonight we're talking about grief. We'll be back shortly. We're going to take a quick little commercial break, show some scenes from last season's Coffee Talk Radio. Coming up right now, we're going to do a short clip of the movie gallery with Don, and then we have a few other commercials, and we'll return back to the show briefly. Stay tuned. This movie is about a disgraced MMA fighter. Um, it's crazy because everything in her life she failed at. I mean, everything. Relationship with men, relationship with women, her mother, her son. She just sucks. The character Jackie Justice sucks. Her life is for the trash. You're tuned in to the ATL Mix 2.0. And tonight they're talking about living with grief. They're discussing the different stages: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. And they will be back shortly after this next commercial break.
I'm just, how do y'all do it?
Just let your weight just.
That ain't, no, I can't do that.
You really
Because you
can't?
don't trust the water.
Good evening. Tonight they're talking about grief, and we're going to continue on with the subject of grief. Welcome back to the ATL Mix 2.0.
Welcome back, welcome back.
No,
So-
so,
We're not
That's
big
what
enough
sounds
for
like.
him. So coming back from the commercial break, we're going to transition into what we touched on earlier, what Ashley touched on earlier, of the disconnects or the miscommunication, I should say, in the friendship between Ashley and Brandon Lex, because we wanted to touch on that a little bit tonight. So who wants to start?
Mitch, you can start.
I mean, I don't remember the specifics of it. I just remember it was a bunch of back and forth with my ex and your cousin and a lot of he said, she said, and I take blame because I ain't perfect. I said what I said, I did what I did. I'm humbly apologetic. You grow from that situation. I'm not even sure how all that started, to be honest.
When did it start?
I don't even know when it started. I think when Lex and her ex had like some kind of fallout or something, and she posted something on Facebook, and I was like,
Oh,
bitch, you directed this to me? Like, am I supposed to be? She talked about me like I felt picked, you know what I'm saying? So I was like,
Picked over Holly.
what you mean? So I think I reached out to her like, what you trying to say? You talking about me? What's up? What happened? What's going on? And so she went into a whole spiel of some things that was said, and I was like, well, damn, like I felt hurt, you know, a little betrayed. But I'm the type of person that kind of like move on from things like kind of quickly than others, because I don't really hold grudges unless you've done something like drastic to me, and I don't think it was that deep.
Now, hear me out.
Okay.
Now, this is my understanding. So, Ashley's cousin used to do my hair. Like, she started my locks and everything. And the particular style that I wanted, Ashley's cousin was like, she couldn't do it. So, you know, I went to someone else. And I felt like that's what kind of shifted the relationship, especially with me and Brittany. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say not with me, cause that ain't.
That's your family though.
But I mean, when you get your hair done, it's with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I should put you on. Like you, I think it was a lot of that stuff you took personal. Like for me, I didn't care because when you reached out to me. And I was talking to you, I still was fine, like, okay, you know, and I thought we was okay, and then I guess we wouldn't, you know, so I don't know. Next.
Amber, come on, chime in, because you chime in.
Amber, how do you feel?
Well, at the time, I was kind of
Right, because baby, Amber went, I don't know what the hell.
Ready.
She was. But that's my sister, though, you know.
I just felt like, you know, I just didn't like the fact that, you know, my sister was kind of mad at the fact that, you know, or felt some type of way about, you know, things were said, you know, and speaking for me, you know what I'm saying, about my situation and everything, and all that came to light, and I was like, well, damn. And so that's what really just made me say what I had said. And, you know, it was wrong of me to, like, you know, like, do that shit, you know, because I know what you were going through at the time. So.
I don't feel like, you know, the things that I said to Jamil came from a place of, I don't fuck with bitches like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just.
It was coming off.
Yeah, because she was upset with me. Because we had our own shit going on.
Yeah.
So she gonna hype that shit up. This bitch went and said, girl, she went and painted your house red. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't like that. It was just like I'm in a relationship with this person. And she right, she is spoiled, baby. You know, she is spoiled.
She is.
Spoiled, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it never came from no place that I don't fuck with these folks. These ain't my people, you know? We went through a lot together in the time that we've been together. Right. You know, me and Ashley relationship, we done went back. It didn't start off peaches and cream. Ashley was an asshole in the beginning, you know?
The nerve of you.
We can talk about
I was not.
But I want to know. I want to ask
I
you a
wasn't
question.
an asshole. She was just standoffish till I get to know you type. You know what I'm saying? It
But
was never know.
I got a question. So, do you feel the three of you? Because I wasn't a part of it.
Right.
I don't know what happened, and we will move past.
Right.
Because I don't need to know what happened. It's dealt with. But do you feel that the outside party amplified what was going on
Absolutely.
For sure.
and,
For sure.
and caused the discourse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because that's what I'm getting. Like, I'm getting somebody who wasn't in the three of y'all
Yeah.
came in and just was like,
It came
And
from a place
then-
of hurt.
right.
Yeah.
But then you took it one way and you took it another way, because what I'm hearing is not what y'all discussion was straight with her and stuff like that. It's stemming from what was said by that third party came into light, and then it was directed to her because whatever, you know, pillow talk can happen.
Yeah. When people be in relationships, they do pillow talk, you know, and I don't have no issue with that, you know what I'm saying? But it just, to me, how it came to me was like, it was on some shady shit, and I don't know how to deal with it, so.
But I just feel like anything that I've said to you said to anyone, well, to that particular person, I said to you, like it's never a gray area. I said to you. So, like I said, it just came from a place of anger and hurt, and I apologize for my behavior and things that took place. And I'm glad we back in the motherfucking room. You hear me?
I know.
Like, damn. I really do love you. I do love y'all. I do.
I love you
It's
too,
genuine.
Lex.
It is. It's genuine.
I love all y'all. Y'all my dogs, man, for real.
Loyal to the motherfucker shit. You know?
Love you too.
Shit.
So,
Right. So I'm gonna chime in for 1 second here because y'all was talking about pillow talk and yeah, unfortunately, that is a thing that people tend to do. But you want your partner to be your uh best friend, to be able to confide in them about certain
Right.
things, but at the same time, you also have a certain loyalty to your friend, and if your friend confide in you, it's just certain things that you still should not share with your spouse, even in pillow talk.
Understood.
It's
that
just
is very true. But the thing that I get in from them, it seems like the pillow talk, the person took it like you said, you and the third party, we don't name no names, you and the third party were already in y'all animosity as well. Have y'all own.
Because she was even telling me things that I didn't even need to know. You know what I'm saying? And then I kind of felt like maybe you felt the way about her telling me that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, I mean, I don't care. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a damn. But like, why are you telling me this? But like, I mean, it was crazy. Like, I just was like, well, maybe my friend kind of feel a little embarrassed or something. I don't know. But I love you, Lex, regardless. I don't give a damn what's going on.
Okay.
You still my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad to have you back, friend.
Good to be here. Good to be here. Sure.
And I'm a forgiving person. Amber, petty.
She didn't even want to give me a hug when I got here, baby.
She
It's
did.
okay. It was a little style hug.
that's that Pisces. That's that Pisces. That's that Pisces. See, Cancers appear to be a little bit more forgiving. Those Pisces, they'll hold on to something for like ever. Scorpios, yeah, because Les, you're a Scorpio, correct?
Sag.
Sag. No, I'm sorry, Linton is the Scorpio. But them Pisces, yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a little more with the Pisces.
She gonna hold it grudge, baby. Baby, it ain't.
My petty sister.
It ain't only. It's
Nah,
not.
I had to kind of realize, you do talk to your spouse about like a lot of stuff, so I could understand like where she was coming from, I guess, in a sense. So but it just with the fact that she just was just saying all that shit, so.
But my thing is, even if you have
Yeah, you still have. I'm sorry if I'm talking over you.
you fine. Even having a discussion with your spouse should not disrespect you. Disrespectful.
And she could have easily just been like, nah, I ain't gonna discuss this.
Or let you handle your situation.
That she gonna let shit.
Exactly. But to be disrespectful, that's not cool. Whatsoever.
No, that's not, because when you sharing things with your spouse, you have to be very careful, and because sometimes you may say certain things to that spouse, and then now you and the friend and went beyond the situation and rectified the situation, but now you have that spouse feeling some type of way about that friend, and it would continue like chaos. And it's the same thing. Sometimes you have to be careful in what you share with your friend about your spouse or your partner, because now your friend is looking like, man, why you with this motherfucker, and they woo woo woo, so they feeling some type of way, and now you and the spouse are made up. So you have to know what boundaries. It's about setting healthy boundaries when you're sharing information and knowing what to share and still what not to share, because it's just certain things in pillow talk. I still feel like if your friend confides certain things to you and confident, if it's not gonna directly affect your spouse, then it's some things your spouse just don't need to know. You like, if your, for example, this if you have your friend and your friend out there and the friend out there cheating, but you going back and you telling your spouse about your friend cheating all the time, right? So now the spouse gonna be looking at you sideways, and now that's gonna create a whole nother situation, because now your spouse not gonna be want is not gonna want you to be friends with the person, because they gonna say, well, birds of a feather flock together. Your friend cheat, you must be cheating too. So you have to know what to share and what not to share. You
But
have to know how to separate friendship, relationship. You have to have boundaries.
you do. But to add to that, you also have to have you as a friend, when your friend confides in you about their spouse, even if they're doing something bad, you have to be the type of person to be, because at the end of the day, like we just talked about pillow talk. It does not matter what you say as a friend.
That's
It
your
doesn't.
mama.
It's cool. It does not matter what your friend, you know, what's going on. You have to realize that you have to be respectful. You got to be respectful. So my friend, a friend of mine, was going through something with her spouse, and regardless of whatever, the main thing I told her was, whatever makes you happy. I might not like the person from now on, but it's whatever makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, you have to live with whatever decision you make. I don't have to live your life. You do. So when you go to sleep at night, the decision that you make, are you able to sleep and be comfortable next to this person? Do you still trust and love this person? Because whatever you go through, some things can be fixed, but some things can't. And you have to be the individual to know, can this be fixed or can this not be fixed?
Well,
I know as for me, as a person, if my friend confide in me about her spouse, I'm not gonna go to the spouse and be like, well,
No.
you need to do such and such.
No.
No, I never do that.
Not
I look at them.
not nothing that I don't know. No, you loyal to the end, sis. Stuff and she be right there with me like, yeah, what you was that? Why you doing this and why you did that? Like, yeah, you did. You do.
I mean, but that was
But
that
you
was
went,
a different
yeah,
situation.
that was a different situation.
But with my other friends that I had for a long time, I still look at them saying, I'll be like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? You know?
But you still
I think
You take it to the side.
Right. I like a mug. I don't know. I don't like my friends hurt.
I don't like them hurt, but at the end of the day, like I said, they have to live their life. And doesn't matter what you say, what you do, you could tell this person, look, no, you need to get up out of there. But when they get home and they lay next to that person,
It's something
exactly. They getting the whole love up and let's do this and we got this. Don't worry about the world. I got you. Whatever. That does happen.
Yeah.
And then everything that you done said, that friend done flew out because she done got dick down, back broke. You know what I'm saying? So it does not matter. That's why I say, from my perspective, I always tell my friend, it always depends. What are you willing to handle?
I'm not really ever the type to tell my friends anyway who they should be with, who they shouldn't be with, whatever the situation is. Have I ever? I don't think so. I think I might have told you probably need to, y'all might be a little toxic, but as far as like me telling a friend to leave their man or leave their girl, I ain't gonna be that type. Because I ain't even mind what she's saying. I'm not. I'm stick beside her.
With everything.
I'm stick beside her.
So, I mean, it does happen.
Well, Lex, I love you.
I like y'all.
We out of here.
Like
We'll
us.
be on the break. We'll be on.
We're gonna come right
Let's do it.
Never knew how much I loved you. Never knew how much I cared. The way you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You're giving me fever in the morning and fever when you hold me tight. Fever.
He's my lover. He's my comforter. He's my heart.
Lights up the daytime, the moon lights up the night. But see, I love when you call my name. So baby, you better treat me right.
You doing it 2:30?
10, probably.
Which
We have started.
Yeah, we on break.
Hey, we're back.
Oh, we back.
Yes, we are.
I'm sorry. We had.
We ready to pull up.
Like we never left, baby.
So, moving on from pillow talk, we were just having this discussion before the break where we were talking about what are our goals for 2023 and what we want to move forward with and where the podcast is going. Because we got some stuff cooking up,
Yeah.
but we'll talk about that behind the scenes before we talk in front of the camera. But we got some stuff that we want to do with you guys. So, Amber, start with you.
What's your goals for 2023?
Because you just said you want to learn how to swim.
Yeah, I do want to learn how to swim because I don't know how to swim, doggy paddle, none of that. So I want to learn how to swim. I want to do, get a better job.
Somebody hurt.
It's highly stressful, so I'm gonna do that or try to get into like either lashes or be a bartender.
I mean, you can still do what you're doing and be a bartender.
Oh, you can do lashes and bartender.
Yeah, that's how I'm start bartending first. And do lashes.
Well, they keep
Get
getting
more
Don't be-
clientele.
Don't be every people's job going up, though.
drunken bartender.
Let me taste this to make sure it's
Right.
You done drunk the whole glass. This
Right.
ain't gonna
I'm gonna make
I'm gonna make you another one.
What about you, Liz? What you got cooking
Man.
here? Personally, professionally, Tommy?
For the rest of the year, just in general, for the rest of my life, to become more financially literate, stable in all areas of my life, mentally, physically, emotionally, I want to learn how to play the guitar. Not I want to, I'm going to learn how to play the guitar, electric guitar these days.
Big ball.
I like the job that I work. It's amazing. I get to travel.
Tommy.
What I feel like.
Tamika.
Tamika.
Yeah, it's more life, man. Just more life.
How about you, Ashley?
For me, I just want to travel more.
Yeah, let's talk about traveling.
Be a little more financially stable. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say save money because baby, the money comes through my hands and go back out.
Trick
So
that.
I just be
The
spending
bills,
all
the
the
bills.
little money. Okay, not the bills. It's just me just buying stuff, Useless shit. So save a little more. Build a better relationship with my daughter, which our relationship is good, but I can always improve. I'm not the best, mom, but I do a good job. What else? I think that's about. Oh, I need to really find me another job, y'all. I'm tired of working in the transportation world.
She want to be first. She want to be first like she went with me.
right with you. But no, I do want to find me something else. I'm kind of tired of being stressed out every day with the transportation stuff. So I think I want to branch out and figure my own little thing out. But I'm gonna stay there until I figure it out.
Don't take this to the heart. If this job ever come across this video. But piggybacking off of that, I do as well. I do want to find something else. I do want to branch out on my own. I find translation is okay depending on the translation you're in. I want to move to another level of transportation, but not the transportation area genre I'm in currently. Um, for me, travel. I'm not traveling until the end of the year, but I got some big things planned. And yeah, we gonna travel together.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your plan?
I just want to make sure.
Soccer
I'll tell
cruise
y'all,
now.
I took a trip to St. Lucia for my 31st birthday. When I tell you that place is beautiful.
Remember, we wanted to go there, and it
We
didn't work
did.
out because of
It was too
other
many
stuff.
people.
The other stuff, and I do want to go there
We
too.
went on to the Stanley's Resort.
Mm.
So,
Okay, big one.
My best friend too.
listen, I
I
like
found
what she
from
is.
I was gonna say that's from St. Lucia.
But I'm going on a cruise, an event cruise that deals with soca, and later on this year. And I've been on that cruise, and when I tell you, it is a lot of fun. It brings life, and I'm trying to rope Ashley into experiencing this because when I took my best friend who had little to no knowledge in soca, she's now addicted. Let's just say.
Well,
So,
I'm going.
We trying to do this thing.
Don't ask where the hip hop at. Can we play
Oh man, this is
It's a soca cruise. Also go all
down
down.
no little baby. Okay.
I'm
But-
just hoping that you know.
But travel for me, trying to do some stuff, and this podcast because nobody mentioned the podcast. You find podcast.
I was just about to say that. Thank you. I was like,
Right here to stay, and we are working
like,
on stuff behind the scenes,
Yes,
and we will get with you guys next week once we get together and finalize some stuff on what we have in store for you.
and hopefully soon we'll be in a coffee shop.
yes.
But I
That
also want
is coming soon. I'm gonna have some good news this week. Looking at get ready and get those keys. So yeah, but we'll talk a little bit more about that behind the scene as well. But it's coming. It's been a long process. I've been talking about this cafe for like 10 years. It's been a long process, but life happened. Um, but I'm still moving forward with that. Just like I was saying with transportation and the job feel and all of that. So hopefully here within the next couple of years, I will be working for myself. But I enjoy the transportation field as well. It is male dominant, so it's a bit of a struggle for women in the transportation field. But I have had the luxury of experiencing different parts of it, from para to fix to logistics to distribution. Like, it's a lot of different moving parts and some great opportunities in the transportation field, but it's male dominant, so it makes it a little more difficult for women, especially Black women. But it's a great field. I did some research, and a lot of ventures have shown me it is a good field to be in. And unfortunately, it's male dominant, and the males is still one of those societies where it's paid according to gender. So those males tend to be in those higher up, more powerful, money making positions. But we'll talk about that on another show. I do want to talk about careers and movements and transportation, and I got some plans for ATL Mix 2.0 as well.
Go.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to 2023.
I don't remember if we touched on this. Maybe we were on air, but Don, thank you. It's been a minute. We love you.
Thank you,
Appreciate your
Don.
platform. Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate y'all for being patient with me as well.
So,
For giving us the opportunity and believing in us.
sure.
Even
Yeah.
with the ups and downs and bumps that we had going on, you still rock with us. So
Right.
we are appreciative and to getting us back to where we need to be.
That 2.0, baby.
2.0, 2.0. All right, listeners, we appreciate you tuning in as always, and we'll be back. Please continue to follow the ATL Mix on IG, and you can follow LE Live Radio on IG, and make sure to go and join coffeetalk.com. It's a private community where you can speak freely, and that's Coffee Talk. Is right there at the top, your right, maybe your left, COFFYTALK.com. And you can also catch the shows on Coffee TV, COFFY TV on YouTube. And you all have a good rest of the week, and we'll see y'all next Sunday.
Yeah.